can you confirm whether I am definitely on the naughty list or the nice list?
Well, it all depends on whether you have been naughty or good, doesn't it? Really, you know yourself whether you've been naughty or good.
I think I've been all right.
Have you?
Yeah.
Because you know, I send my elves down here this time of the year to make sure all the boys and girls that have said they've been good are actually being good, you see. Right? But you can't see my elves, they're all invisible. And they stand in the corner of your classroom at school or university. And if you're being naughty in your classroom, they come back and tell me.
Okay.
And then you go on the naughty list. But if you know in yourself you've been a good lad, okay, and you actually wish for a present in your head, then that wish comes up to the North Pole, and not only do you go on the good list, I also know what sort of presents you'd like as well.
Okay, that's how it works. I know that now.
There you go.
So what kind of things get you put on the naughty list?
Oh, that's like being bad in the playgrounds, answering mum and dad back, leaving dirty socks under the bed, and not picking up your toys off the floor as well. That's another one as well.
What do you do to prepare for the big day?
Oh, loads of stuff. I mean, at the moment, being here in the grotto, I had to get back up to the North Pole very quickly after I've been working here and seeing all the good boys and girls. I've got 15,000 elves up to the North Pole working in my workshops, you see. And I've got to go up there and just keep an eye on them to make sure they're doing what I'm asking them to do. So it's a bit tricky, but having my chief elves, they're pretty good at their jobs, you know. So they just inform me if something's going bad, and then I go and tell the elves off, basically.
On a typical Christmas Eve, is there any place you start first to deliver the presents, or does it all depend on time zones, or is it just magic?
Before I set off, I actually flip a coin. I ask the chief elf, Dumbleduff his name is, to give me a coin, and we flip a coin, and that says which way round the Earth I'm going to actually fly to start off which countries, you see. So from the North Pole, of course, if I was to go to the left, I'll be going to Russia, and if I was going to go to the right, I'll be going to America, you see. So each year it might change, you know.
And what is Mrs. Claus up to on Christmas Eve? What does she do?
Oh, well, she'd make me a nice tea, because obviously I've got to have a nice full meal before I set off, even though the boys and girls do leave me cookies and hot chocolate and other nice things as well on the mantelpiece before they go to bed, you know, because it's very energetic work, you know, using all this Christmas magic and everything, you know. She wishes me goodbye and sort of tells me to look after myself and everything. She's obviously worried, you know. I mean, I'm going very, very fast, and there's always a chance that something might happen on the way round, you know.
And can you tell her about your sleigh?
Oh, my sleigh! Oh, yes. I've just had it updated. It's a BMW now. It's one of the best ones, actually. BMW got in touch with me the other year, and they said, Santa, if we design a sleigh for you, will you advertise our name? I said, well, I'm going that fast around the world, nobody will be able to see the name on the sleigh. And they said, well, you know, when you're in the grotto and you're talking to the children, you can say you've got a BMW sleigh, and then when they're old enough to buy a sleigh themselves, they're going to BMW one, you see. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Yes, it's a very good sleigh. Very good.
Have you ever crashed the sleigh?
Oh, no, not up until now. I've had a few tricky landings, though. Yes, the other year I tried to land, and it was snowing really, really badly up at the North Pole, and Rudolph couldn't see the way properly, and I shouted to Rudolph, I said, mind out, Rudolph, there's a tree! And he nearly hit the tree as we came to land, but that's the only experience I've had like that, really.
And do all the presents fit in the sleigh all at once, or do you have to make multiple trips?
Oh, no. It's le bag magique, as they say in France, right? Yes. Everything goes into the big sacks, and it doesn't matter how many presents for all the good boys and girls in the world there are, they all fit into the big sacks. Sometimes there's a bit of an overflow, but you know, I just make sure the elves pick them up and put them back into the sack, so nobody would ever miss out on a present if it's going to be delivered on Christmas Eve. Okay.
And do you have a favourite Christmas film yourself?
I do, yes. It's Miracle on 34th Street. I think that's a marvellous film. I was watching that the other day, actually. And there's another British-made one. It's called Nativity. that puts a tear in my eye as well. That's a very good film as well.
Now, apparently, I don't know if you've heard this, but in
Uh-huh.
Japan, they are training reindeer to deliver pizza.
Really?
Really? Now, I want to know, is this possible, or would they get a bit snacky on the way?
Well, I mean, the reindeer can be quite a handful sometimes, you know. You have to be really quite a master at looking after them, you know. And I would have thought Japan being, it's quite warm, I think. They wouldn't be very happy because they'd be warm instead of cold. But, you know, they could do that sort of work if you wanted them to, you know, if you trained them up over a few years maybe, you know. What I like to tell children is that most reindeers lose their antlers. If they're a boy reindeer, they actually lose their antlers before Christmas, right? So the majority of the reindeer I actually use are female because they keep their antlers. So there you go. That's good.